Your Holiness, do you have any response you'd like to make to Jody?
I always sort of attracted the democratic system since my childhood. And particularly, this is 1954, I participated in the Chinese, the People's Congress. Actually, I'm one of the members from Tibetan delegation. Then that sort of Congress meeting, very disciplined. Then in 56, I had the opportunity, came to India, Buddha Jayanti celebration. During that period, I also have the opportunity to observe Indian Parliament. No discipline, full of noisy. I'm very much impressed. The people really express what they feel, and without hesitation to criticize government or Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru. And then also I sort of learned through my dealing with Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. Sometimes disagreement, but no sign of sort of different feeling. So then I very much attracted the democratic system. So in any way, these days I always say expressing world belong to over 6 billion human beings, not government, not sort of religious leader or kings or queens. World belongs to people. Now, like America belongs to about, I think, 300 million American people, not this party or that party or even those big companies or these things. People. So they govern the country. The best way is democratic system through election. As you mentioned, sometimes you see the money, too much use money. These are, I think, undemocratic way. Really, people freely they choose their leader. And then I think the leader of the government, choose by people, for the people. So that's, I think the democratic system is, I think, the best system. Of course, there's sometimes, democratic system, sometimes a little sort of drawbacks. Also there, that's, I think, some other factor, not necessarily democratic system, it's something wrong. No. I fully believe democratic system is the best. Then the money, even in politics, money, some work, and some inequality. Richer always have better opportunity. Poorer section of people, less sort of opportunity. Now here we must pay more attention, serious sort of attention. Firstly, we must reduce this gap, rich and poor. And here, because of that sort of my view, I very much attracted the socialism. So as far as socio-economy theory is concerned, I'm Marxist, no question. When I was in China, I learned, and I very much impressed. So now today, China, capitalist communist, something quite unusual. So therefore, because the Marxist economy very much emphasizes importance of equal distribution, I think that's the moral principle. Whereas capitalism only is the concern how to make money, how to make profit. So therefore, I think in the economy field, the freedom does not mean, some people let them go, grow. Poorer section of people, let them still remain poor. No. This gap rich and poor is not only immoral, but also the source of problem. Poorer section of people. In India also, I notice, you see, poorer section of the people, there's some frustrations. Frustration easily transform anger. Anger brings, violence. So that's a really very, very serious matter. I'm not economist. Of course, you see, those who see people expert on the economic field, you see, you must address seriously these matter, not matter of weight. We must address them immediately. That I think very, very important. Then your point which mentioned America, the budget, military budget. And of course, look, America alone, totally wrong. I agree. But if you look global level, America, I always feel the real champion of democracy. Now we may have some argument, disagreement, but I really feel America, overall, of course, a lot of drawbacks there, but basically the champion of democracy, rule of law, and freedom. So America has some moral responsibility to look other continent where lack of democracy, freedom, individual freedom, these things, including religious freedom. So therefore, I think that the American military power, they have to look from global level. That, I think.
Thank you, Your Holiness. We will leave this debate hanging. We will leave this debate hanging because we'll come back to it as we move on to the other panelists.
And then, of course,
yes.
I totally agree. You see, the violence, there are so many different levels.
Oh, yes.
Then ultimately, the negative emotion, anger, hatred, ill feeling, or jealousy, also part of the violence. So all these, firstly, develop emotional level, violent, the violent mind. Then that carry violent word, then violent action. So ultimately, we must deal emotional level.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, yes.
So that part, this is agreement, full agreement. That part.
Yes.
Oh, that part.
Yes,
Not other.
Yes, Your Holiness. Whatever you say, Your Holiness.
We'll leave that hanging, and we'll go on now to the next panelist, although if I may make one tiny comment. Winston Churchill said, Your Holiness, that democracy is the worst possible form of government, except for all the others.
Oh, okay.